Well, hey y'all, welcome back to Auto Auction Rehabs. We're here in Dale, Texas at the Austin branch of IAA. Thank you guys for letting me come here and do my thing. I really do appreciate it. The staff here is very helpful, as well as the corporate office. So let's get into it right now with the first one on my list, which is a GMC Acadia. I was walking by looking for something interesting to show you guys and came across this. Now, we're not allowed to start the vehicles out here, and that's why I haven't been doing any starting. So it is what it is. I understand it. I start a vehicle and blow the engine. The insurance company has lost money because now it's got a blown engine, and they don't want that. So I respect that. So let's look at this GMC Acadia. It has a little bit of power. Outstanding. So there we go. This person was a Walmart shopper. We'll do that. A little bit dirty, but nothing that a little bit of cleaning won't take care of. The headliner's in real good shape. It's got some tinted windows. Let's see if this thing goes down by itself. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And let's take a look around the entire thing, because I haven't done that yet. It actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. A little bit dirty, but it's in good shape. It's runs and starts and has keys, and it's got 140,665 miles on it. So there you go. Look for that car online, get yourself hooked up with a broker, and you too can be driving around in a new to you Acadia. You know what? I didn't look at the reason for it being here, and I think I just figured it out. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Maybe at that angle. It's got hail damage. It's a hail damage car. There was a car that I looked at in another video that said it was a hail damage car, and it was dirty, and I couldn't even see it. I couldn't see the hail damage. And if that's all it is, and if you need a car to get you back and forth to work from point A to point B, and you're not trying to impress anybody, there you go. You buy a hail damaged car and you drive it until the wheels fall off, and you pay a third of what you'd have to pay for it at a dealership, I'm guessing. I don't know, you can do the research, find out for yourself, but this is a nice looking car. Somebody was taking care of it. They had a dash mat on there. I'm fairly certain that's what this is for. Oh, there's the dash mat right there. I thought that was a seat cover. It's not, it's a dash mat. So that dash mat fits on there. They had it on there for a long time, I'm sure, because the dash isn't cracked. There's no injuries to the dash at all. Seats, leather seats, they show a little bit of wear. Not too bad. I mean, I'd drive it. I wouldn't be afraid to drive it. I wouldn't be embarrassed. Plenty of room. Third row seating. Nice. Very nice. See, if I needed a little car, if I was still working, and I needed a little car to get me back and forth to work, and I didn't want to put miles on my new expensive car. And it's not the most expensive car, but it's not what I'm saying. But if I wanted to save the miles on my primary vehicle, let's put it that way, I'd buy something like this and I'd run it till the wheels fell off. I'll be quite honest. Let's go around to the driver's side. Yeah, you can see at my angle right here, I can see the hail damage. But you got to move up and down to be able to see it. I mean, it's not like you look at it from a distance and go, whoa, that thing's dented to heck. No, it's got a little bit of hail damage, and you have to look for it. So yeah, not bad, not bad. So it's got power, it's got keys. This one was turned in properly because the insurance paid them out and they gave them the keys. And the mileage didn't pop up when I opened the door, but maybe I waited too long. But we know what the mileage is because it says so on the sticker on the front. And the headliner's in good shape. Last oil change was at 143,000. And it's at 146 now. Did I say 46 before? It's 146. 146,000 miles. So yeah, you buy this thing cheap. It's clean. It doesn't smell. It's a nice vehicle. You buy something like this and just drive the wheels off it. Absolutely. Let's see what we got going on for powertrain. Automatic, obviously. Let's see what we got under the hood. .6 liter VVT direct injection. 3.6 liter. Now, I don't know if the 3.6 on the GMC is comparable to the 3.6 that was on the Chrysler that I had, but if it is, that son of a gun would scoot. So yeah, I wouldn't have any problems driving a Chrysler V6. No problems whatsoever. And this being the GMC V6, I don't know. I would be willing to guess that it's very similar as far as horsepower output. Well, there you go. If you want one, go online and check it out. Let's see what else we can find. Well, let's look at this one. This is a Genesis. Now, isn't Genesis a Hyundai? I believe that's what it is. It's a Hyundai. And didn't Hyundai take from... Yeah, Hyundai Genesis, 150,125 miles. White, obviously. They reverse engineered another vehicle to build this, is what I understand. I could be wrong. That's not going to come up, not without a fight. But let's see what's inside a Hyundai Genesis. Actually, not bad. You know, the seats have shown some wear. I don't know what's going on there, why it would be torn and brown right there. Somebody had too much Del Taco or something, I don't know. But a little cleaning wouldn't hurt. Let's see what it's like on the inside. You sit kind of low in this thing. What's that noise? Huh. I wonder if there's a CD in there that's trying to come out. Well, there is a CD in there. They liked... Oh, I don't even know what that is. That is probably an air diverter that's gone bad. Oh, somebody's soda exploded, or they hit a bump with the coffee. Let's put this back. Well, no, because if we do that, it's going to play, and I don't want to do that. So, no lights on the dash with the door open. That's all right. Sirius XM in this car. It's actually quite clean. I mean, if you're looking for a car to just get you around, back and forth to work, whatnot, you don't want to put miles on your primary vehicle, something like this would be good. This will probably go cheap. It's an older car with a little bit of mileage. The interior's perfect on it. Well, no, it's not perfect. The interior is quite fine. What you're going to need is some front end parts. And let's see. That front wheel is looking really straightforward. And this front wheel is looking really straightforward. Chances are you're probably not going to need suspension work, but you're going to need frame extensions, crash bar, bumper cover, this valance right here. You know, just some bolt-on parts. You have to check and see if the radiator's been damaged. And you've got some wiring issues down here as well. I hate wiring. Oh well. But if you take care of all that, you got yourself a car with 150,000 miles on it. You could probably drive for another 75,000 miles. Hopefully get it cheap enough to make it worth your while. Look it up at IAA.com and check it out. Put it on your watch list. And if you're really interested, come out and take a look and buy this thing. All right, moving on. Moving on. I'm going to just walk down the aisle with you guys. See what we can find, because you know what, the clouds turned around again. They're coming back. The sun was starting to come out, the wind changed to the opposite direction, and now the clouds are coming back. So I think the rest of our day is done. Oh well. Oh, little Porsche carnage. How about that? Just a quick look at the Porsche that apparently lost its rear wheel and part of the suspension, because the wheel is in the front seat. Oh well. Oh, it's got a little damage over here too. Huh. So you would have to, now I don't know if you'd have to replace this quarter or not. Possibly not. But you certainly need some fascia and stuff out here. 718 Boxster. Probably pick that up real cheap. Yep. Let's see what else we got. I do tend to gravitate towards the trucks, so I'm gonna shy away from that on this video and stay with the sedans. Well, here you go. Look at this. Another Dodge. Let's take a look. I like the Mopar stuff. This one has 187,000 miles on it. It's a 2014 pedal car. 2014 Dodge Charger. Doesn't look bad. Okay, doesn't look great. So you've got some fender damage, but it looks like it's just a fender. All right, so you get yourself a new fender. Let's see what else we got. What else is going on? What happened to it? Got a little mud. I don't know if they have this where you are, but we get, every once in a while, we get what they call dirty rain. And it just makes a mess. It must come from some place that has a whole lot of dirt and dust blowing around, because when it dumps on us, everything gets coated in mud. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So you know what? The rest of the body looks good. That wheel is slightly to the left, about 10 degrees or so, as is that one. So I don't think there's any significant frame damage. That's quite obvious. I don't want to open that door too much. Oh, here comes the rain. Let's sit inside. 187,000 miles. It actually smells pretty good. There's got to be some smell good trees in here somewhere. But it's dead as a door now. Nothing on the dash. Well, no, look, there's lights on. So I guess on the Chryslers, the mileage just doesn't automatically pop up on the dash. Let's see what happens when we close the door. The gauges flutter a bit. Oh, there it is. It says press to start. Let's see if it shows us anything else. No, 61 degrees outside. And then there's your teeny tiny little infotainment center. Automatic transmission. And since we're not starting or putting it into accessory mode, we won't be able to check the windows. But this one is actually clean. This console could use a bit of work. But you know what? That's not going to be a big deal. I'll take that right out. There we go. Put that right back where it was. That's not a big deal at all. It basically just snaps into that, but I don't want to mess with it and break a tab and have to buy a car. So, again, somebody didn't take out their garage door opener. They'll be missing that. Let's pop the hood and see if we can get into the trunk. I want to see if this one has the spare tire option. I had a Camaro that did not have a spare tire. It was the Corvette. No spare tire. That made me nervous. It's like, what if you're on a trip and you're 100 miles either direction from the next town of any significance, and you run over a piece of wood in the road that slices the sidewall, and the fix-a-flat's not going to do a darn thing for you. I don't know. Not a road trip car, I guess. So anyway, this one has a 3.6 liter VVT, variable valve timing, and that is a good engine. I'm just saying. Had one, loved it. So this one's a pedal car, right? Yeah. For a pedal car, some people say, pedal car, I can't have that. It's a pedal car. I don't care if it's a pedal car. As a matter of fact, the Honda that I sold turned out to be a pedal car once I did some research on it. Okay. Why is this not wanting to come out? All I want to see, guy, is whether or not you have a spare tire. So we'll take this net down and move that over here. Pull this up. Yeah, see, this one has a spare tire. That must have been an option for no spare tire and a can of fix-a-flat. So, I'd buy this. Absolutely no reason not to buy this. Come out here and check it out for yourself. Crawl underneath, make sure there's no big holes in the engine. Maybe they'd let you start it up if somebody came out here and gave you a hand. All you need is a fender. You put this thing back together and you'd be cruising down the road, no problem. All right, we're gonna have to start making our way back because the rain is coming down. I'm trying to hold the camera at an angle such that the lens doesn't get raindrops on it. It needs a hat. Let's see. We'll look at this iForce 5.7 liter Toyota, right? Is it a Toyota? Yeah, Toyota Tundra. I saw somebody on a video the other day pulling a trailer with a Toyota Tundra. I said, really? I didn't know they could do that. But he had a car trailer on the back. Looked like about an 18-foot car trailer with a car on it, towing it, apparently with no problem. So there you go. And this one's got the tow hitch on the back. It's not a class 3 hitch. It's just a simple hitch that apparently bolts to the bumper, not to the frame. Now let's see. Well, it might go over to the frame. I don't know. I'm not going to crawl underneath. It's raining. Well, let's see if we can look inside. Airbag's blown. Bolster's blown. Side curtains blown. Both sides. Wow. This smells like it got pretty wet, actually. A little bit dirty. This would be a hard fix. This would be a hard fix. Not fixable, but it'd just be a hard fix. Yep. Moving right along. Let's see what else we can find on our way back. Something interesting to look at. Is that an Acura? This is a 2008 Acura TL. Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of damage, but for a 2008 Acura TL, you need a fender, and you could probably repair the bumper. You need a light. Okay, easy. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, It got kissed in the rear end too. So you need a rear bumper cover and you need a little body work. But it's not terrible. You know what? I might not even fix something like that. You might need a gas filler cover. The seats have seen better days. Definitely. The sun will do that, man. It tears stuff up. You got to tint your windows with some UV protecting tint. All right, guys. Let's see what else we got. There's a nice Dodge over there. Man, those clouds are just coming right in at me. Ooh, a racing truck. Let's look at the racing truck. That looks interesting. What is it? It's a Ford. It's a Ford that apparently had some front end damage and they've taken parts off. And it looks like probably what you need to do is bolt on some new parts. It's a 2014 F-150. I just sold a 2014 F-150 4x4. But mine was complete and this one is not. Yeah, this one's has seen a better day. No window in here. There's a lot of parts back there. This one can be fixed. It's not going to be an easy fix, but it can be fixed. Looks like it got kissed in the rear end too. Yeah, sure enough. All right, one more Dodge Charger. This one's a bright red. Look at that. Look at that. Dodge Charger. Let's see what we got. What year is the Dodge Charger? The Dodge Charger is a 2016. That's what year my Chrysler 300 was. And that engine, the V6, yep, there we go. Same engine. People will say, I don't want it. It doesn't have the V8. Well, if you're racing, yeah, you want the V8. If you're cruising around and going back and forth to work, 300 horsepower will get you down the road, let me tell you. So I wouldn't shy away from one of these. But if you're looking for a performance car, then you're going to want to go with the Hemi. And various versions of that cost more and more and more as you go up in power. And here's the problem. I didn't see that from back there. Let's see if I can get through here without hurting myself. There we go. What we got? Oh yeah, that's all torn off. Huh. So that's going to take a little work to put back together. That's why it's here. And this fender will need to be replaced. And the front bumper cover probably can be saved. Oh no, it's been ripped in half. So yeah, you need a bumper cover. But it's fixable. It's fixable. See, what I'm saying is, guys, you could come out here, you can find yourself a car like this that is totally fixable. You buy it, you take it home, you do a little bit of work, and there you go. And to be quite honest with you, if you are buying it for yourself to keep and drive, that's where the value is. There is a lot of value in buying one of these cars to keep for yourself to drive, because you're not having to pay 3 times as much for the same car. So yeah, that's value. If you're okay with a little bit of hail damage, that's value. So here's a Jaguar XE 2.5T. I'm guessing it's supposed to be 2.5T, not 25T. I'm just guessing. Okay, yeah, this one got hurt. This one got hurt. Gaps are way off. Yeah. That now, see, now this one, 34,697 miles, has the keys, but the front end is tweaked over to one side. Yeah, this one is not for your average, let me buy some parts and bolt them in kind of guy. This one's going to take a bit more work, unfortunately. But that pedal car we looked at, there's not a darn thing wrong with that. Not a darn thing. Well, it's still raining. I was hoping to get lucky, but that's not going to happen. So I'll play out here in the rain just a little bit more. Let's look at this Dodge Ram. 5.7 liter Hemi, 2500 heavy duty. So it's a gasoline engine. And it's seen some use. Let's see. Oh, 200 and some odd thousand miles? 209,781 miles. Time for a rest, I would say. But if you're the kind of guy that's got an engine laying around that you need a truck for it to fit into, well, let's see. Let's see what this will tell us as we walk around. Okay, little front end damage. Oh, all right. Well, I didn't see this side until now. So that's definitely a door replacement. No biggie. Wheel. And do we have some suspension damage under here as well? I'm going to say probably. That got hit really hard. So, yeah. Fixable. Definitely fixable. You can do that. Have yourself a nice truck. We'll do one more because I see one sitting over here that I really want to look at, mainly because it's a color that I like. So let's see what it is. It's an F-150 4x4 extended cab, 5.4 liter Triton. There we go, 5.4 liter Triton. And we've got some Silverado carnage behind it. Well, let's look at the Ford first. I like those mirrors. Those are the extendable and foldable mirrors. They work out real nice. What year is this vehicle? 2008. So it does have the steel bed, steel body. And for a 2008, the interior is quite clean. Quite clean. It doesn't stink. Smells a little, you know, a little bit dirty. It's a 2008, you know, a little bit dirty. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Somebody was into the gadgetry, a phone holder there and some sort of digital readout. Nice looking truck on the inside. Oh, that's why it says inspection complete. That's not a detail sticker. Is there a detail? Yep, detailed sticker. So it's been detailed. So that's why it looks fairly clean for the year that it is. But let's look at the body. You got the 5.4 liter V8, so that's a great start. If you wanted to take that out, build something up real nice. Okay, so it's got a little front end damage. Okay, nothing terrible. Absolutely bolt-on fixable. Yep. Let's see if the rear end has any issues. Checking out the rear end. No issues. Just some minor work truck scratches and stuff. This is a cool truck. If you're looking for an older truck for a work truck, there you go. 5.4 liter Ford with is that 236,000 miles? Yep, 236,000 miles. So it might need a heart transplant, but if this is what you're looking for and you can do it, that's the way to go. That is the way to go. So last but not least, we have a little Silverado carnage. Okay, I guess there's a reason for cutting a hole in the bed of your truck like that. I don't know what it is, but there you go. And I'm gonna take the wide path around, and we'll take a look at this front end. Man, this is what happens when you lift stuff up and you tax the strength of the things that are holding it together. You know, if you're gonna beef up your wheels and tires like that, you need to beef up your suspension too. It doesn't even look like it hit anything very hard. It just kind of broke. I've seen them on the side of the road broken like this, just simply because there's too much weight, too much stress on the smaller parts. Yep, it's got 143,000 miles. It's a 2000. And there you go. If you want to fix something up, it can be done. Personally, I don't care for the big lift kits, but that's just me. You know, some people like them lowered, some people like them raised. I like them the way they come. A 4x4 of medium ride height is perfect. And then you have this. Well, it didn't get so hot that it melted all of the aluminum, but it definitely got hot. It got a little warm in there. What was it? It was a 2018 Kia Soul. Yep, that's what it was. And another Chrysler. All right, well, here we go. We'll look at one more Camaro. Yeah, this has got a bit of damage to it. This is not a garage guy fixer-upper. This is going to require a bit more work. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I appreciate the folks out here at Austin IAA in Dale, Texas. And I appreciate the folks at the corporate offices of IAA for allowing me to come out here and do my thing. I really enjoy coming out here and looking at the vehicles. It's, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can't do because you're not able to put the key in and start it and get the windows to roll up and down and hear what the engine sounds like and see if it goes in gear or not. If they don't want you to start them, then you don't start them. Because if you start doing stuff like that, then you end up getting uninvited. And I'm not going to do that. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends on social media. I do appreciate it. That's how we're going to get the channel to grow. We'll be working more on the C10 muscle truck. And we'll be doing some stuff with the new Super Duty. And some RVing stuff. But that'll probably be another channel. And I'll let you know when that's going to come about. I am looking for a fifth wheel. So when I come out here, we'll be checking the RV row and see what they got. That's very important. You got to catch them when they come in, and then that way you can get them all checked out before the auction comes. So if you see something on the channel today that you liked and you want to buy, you're interested in looking at in person, come on down. Give them a call. Do your online research. Come on down. Take a look at the car. There's certain days that they allow people to come in and take a look. You know, and if you want to bid on something and you're not a dealer, then you just get yourself set up with a broker and you bid online just like everybody else. It's a great thing, actually. It's a great thing. So thank you, everybody. We will see you all again real soon on the next one.